तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ जयन्ती मङ्गलकाली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवदात्री स्वाहा स्वादा नमोस्तुते। ॐ शांति शांति शांतिः। Sairam Lin, Sairam from Malaysia.
Sairam Sharma, Sairam from New Zealand, here in New Zealand, on the west coast of the North Island. We are overlooking the great Tasman Sea, and I am happy to greet all of our listeners and thank our beloved Bhagwan for yet another opportunity to share his golden wisdom. Our topic today is, they did not get what they wanted from Swami. This, to me, has been a fascinating topic because I personally witnessed a number of incidents with what I would call high-profile devotees, and I use the word devotee somewhat loosely because Swami said he only has about 5 real devotees in the world. But for the sake of continuity, I will use this word to describe someone who has come to see Swami. And in this case, the devotees I will be describing were all given so much grace, so much attention, anything they wanted in the beginning from Swami. Now, one particular gentleman came to see Swami. He had many ideas of what he wanted, and Swami actually granted several of his wishes. He was able to be a major part of the Christmas celebrations in Prashanti for a number of years. Swami even had allowed him to play on a very special white baby grand piano that was kept in a special room. It was a gift from royalty, from which country I can't remember. It might have been Thailand. It was a beautiful baby grand piano and white color, and this gentleman was allowed to play on this piano for Swami. Then the man was feeling he should really be married. He had never had this opportunity to be married. And Swami chose a very attractive wife for him. And Swami himself performed the marriage, materialized the rings, materialized the garlands, gave the saris, and blessed the marriage. It was performed right there in the Bhajan Hall. Can you imagine the grace? Still, the man was not satisfied. More and more he wanted. And finally, he decided that what he would like would be an apartment there inside the ashram. And he began to pray to Swami, asking for this. For some reason, Swami was not giving this. Swami does not have to explain why he does or does not give. And the man began to be somewhat discontented. If Swami gave him everything he wanted in the beginning, why is Swami not giving him now? Is he not Swami's favorite boy? However, Christmas came around again, and this gentleman was in charge of a large number of activities at Christmas. He was all dressed up in his European best clothing and standing near Swami when Saigita the elephant was brought in. Saigita, for some reason, went over to this gentleman and made water all over him, spoiling his beautiful suit. He had to dash from the hall and could not carry out his official duties. He was furious, and shortly after that, left the ashram with his wife and went back to his country. He was very unhappy. He had even written several books about Swami. They were not published in the ashram. They were published outside, and he was making some money, doing business in Swami's name. This is a trap that some devotees fall into. It's inevitable. If Swami is giving you lots of attention, you naturally want to think, well, what's in it for me? How can I benefit from this? Now, I'm not saying everyone feels like this, but some people do. And because Swami has given them what they wanted in the beginning, as Swami said in the beginning, God is very willing to make deals, but it will come to a crunch time when Swami is going to see, does that person want what he has come to give them, or does that person want to be given only their worldly desires? And I did notice in the interview room, when people were asked by Swami the key question, the booby trap question, I call it, the trick question, what do you want? More times than not, it was a personal desire for something that would not last. A marriage, a job, more money, a piece of jewelry, to be healed of their illness. And Swami was only happy with the answer he was given when people said, Swami, I only want you. I don't want anything else but your grace. This was what made Swami happy. He knew what people's desires were ahead of time, and he would sort of tease them. He sort of, it was like dangling things in front of them. See, you like this? Is this what you want? And, that was the test for that person. Did they want the world, or did they want Swami? Swami was always giving us tests. He called it examination time. In the beginning, you'd get so many things that you wanted, solving personal problems, family problems, maybe even secret objects that you wanted from Swami. Sometimes he would give. He would give and give and give. And then would reach what he would call examination time, when it was, do you want the world or do you want me? You can't have both. It's just like you can't experience love and hate in the same breath. You have to pick one or the other. Another gentleman was given so many top jobs by Swami. For years and years, this man served in every possible capacity in a very highly honored position. Then one day, in a meeting of all the senior office bearers, Swami began to scold this man, and he said, I have given you everything, and yet you have been going to those fortune tellers. You see, sometimes when we don't know why this happens for some, and others seem to be ignored. Swami is not ignoring. Swami is carrying out his duty perfectly. What is his duty? Not to punish, but to uplift and transform. And he said some people need just the tap of a tiny silver hammer to make them wake up. And others, I have to use a sledgehammer to make them wake up and realize not only am I God, but they also are divine. I hope you have enjoyed these few stories of situations that I personally witnessed, and definitely it gave me much food for thought. What do I want from Swami? What does he have to give? And what can I give him? What can I give him? And if I want something for him, do I deserve it? This is the question we should all ask before we begin asking him for anything. My advice is only ask Swami for his grace. Then you have everything. And that is the answer that makes Swami very, very happy. I heard him say that in an interview when one devotee said, Swami, I only want your grace. Very, very happy. Om Shri Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Tasmat karunya bhavena raksha Sai Ishvara. Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Sai Ishvara Arpanamastu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.